We heard about Heisig at a display village. We were shopping around looking to build a home and stumbled across their display home at Rochedale. So we literally walked around, looked at a whole bunch of different houses, weren't overly keen on what we saw, and we stumbled into their home, and I think Simone was the one who said, this is more what we're looking for. Because the process was so easy, when I wanted to build another house, I didn't look elsewhere, went straight to the Heisig guys and got them to start us again and built another house around the corner. Everyone can build a house, but it's who builds it and how they build it for you is what makes the Heisig team different.
I can remember freaking out with the paint colour that we'd chosen, and I think I spoke to Jody. I called up and I was like freaking out, and she just settled me. She was so good. And it was all, and she even said, like, if you don't like it, we'll change it. It's fine. Just made the whole process easy.
If anything needed to be changed, it wasn't an issue. If something wasn't right, it's like, we'll change it. We'll fix that, we'll make it right, we'll get it the way you want it. Building our second house, we did that during COVID. And even with the COVID issues, with having a number of people allowed on site, I don't think we went outside of our timing constraints even with those challenges. We did a design change when Marcus and I were on site, and one of the coffered ceilings didn't meet the fireplace properly, and Marcus stood up with a piece of timber, and we literally worked it out on site that it needed to change, and Mark, within a day or so, it had already changed. The chippies were back on site and they'd made the change, and it looked way different second time around. The chippies were welcoming. Most trades were really happy to take questions on site when we were here.
And what about how clean the site was as well?
That's another, the site was impeccable. People would come and say how clean the site was when trades would come to the build and have a look. It was exceptional from that point of view.
I love this place, absolutely love it. I wouldn't change anything. The layout, everything, I just love it. Love living here, love getting up every morning.
No, there's very little I'd change. One of the big parts of building this house, and one of the other reasons we went to Heisig, was because we had a building that was already pre-existing, and the floor level, we wanted to match the new house to the existing house and run a seamless timber floor. And so I think we only had a 1 or 2 mil height variation that the guys had to hit. And to get the foundations and the concrete pad for the main house to sit next to the existing building, you can't see the difference in the timber. So their ability to get the main house and the new and the old house seamlessly connected was a big part of it. We've been in this house now 7 years, and there is the quality of build. There's minimal to no movement, cracks, any variations in the existing product that we started with to where it is now. The layout and the design features are great, but the quality of build means that nothing's worn, nothing shows signs of age in our house 7 years on, which is a testament to the guys who built it and also the way it was designed. Building a house is hard, but when the team can make it feel easy, that's the difference.